back at the Honestfield playing field for the Team 11 VPL 4.2 edition, and in commentary this afternoon for the second encounter today between the four Charlotte Strikers and the Botanical Garden Rangers is Alonso Kukram. Welcome again, Alonso.
Thank you very much, Dr. Shalom. We're looking forward to this fixture, another very important one. These two games today really very influential on the table, and where some teams will end up lying after the first few games. So interesting to see how things go.
Match 10 of the VPL, Team 11 VPL, we have Miles Bascom and Cosmo Hackshaw walking to the crease. Along with them for the four Charlotte Strikers, Roy Williams, Daniel Hector, Joshua James, the only player from Tobago to have ever played in this tournament, Corton Lavia, Richie Richards, Ray Jordan was brought some serious pace in this tournament, Rashid Fredericks, and new player today who came in for Preston Maxwell, Christian Thornton from Trinidad and Tobago, and Javid Harry. Who do you have for the Botanical Garden Rangers?
Well, for the Rangers, we have skipper Keswick Williams, wicketkeeper Salvan Brown. We have Kenneth Demba, Kieran Katoy, Andre Fletcher, the Spiceman, Razine Brown, Larry Edward, Wayne Harper, Winston Samuel, Kimali Williams, and young Ethan Gibson. Complete the 11.
Yes. This is two very good teams, well-balanced team. Interestingly, the Strikers were able to get a replacement player in so quickly for Preston, who unfortunately damaged his fingers, but I spoke to him and he's in good spirit, and certainly would be, I'm hoping he gets a chance to play for the Spice LT10 next month, and then of course be good enough in time for the first class season with the Volcanoes. We see Larry Edwards with the ball and starting for the Garden, for the Rangers as usual.
Yes, and we are seeing that, and Edward, left-arm orthodox bowler, usually very miserly, even at the regional level, so he'll be looking to continue with that.
Quite interesting to start there. I saw Winston Samuel. He was quite straight, almost directly behind the bowler. I don't know if if that's his plan or if he just stood there by accident, but he's coming back there, but he's moving now a bit. But it brings Miles Bascom on strike, and Miles carries the weight for this team when he batted.
There's a lot depends on him, and the four Charlotte Strikers who had very disappointing VPL 1 and VPL 2. They recovered in the third edition, and that was mainly thanks to the runs output from Miles, and also his leadership, no doubt. So we know for sure that he will be thinking that I need to bat most of these 10 overs in order to give my team the best chance.
Watchful start there from Miles Bascom, an intelligent player, and we call him the scientist locally. But Miles starts in this tournament so far 587 runs with an average of 36.69, strike rate of 157.
Some tone offer.
Yeah, that's a good offer there, but good response from the pitch there for Larry Edwards, Alonso.
Yes, the first one that we have seen turn so big in a while. We have hit some grass and also pitched on the seam, so very good delivery.
Another good delivery there from Larry Edwards, loud appeal, but we have like Butler this afternoon standing, and we know that he's a very good umpire as well, and to take that decision from him, both him and Blades, Jonathan Blades, their first class umpire, so we expect very sound decision this afternoon.
Absolutely, and that was another excellent delivery from Larry Edward. Of course, that goes on with the stump, so he has to play. He has no choice but to play at it, and of course he got a little turn there, meeting the outside edge.
Really good bowling again by Larry Edwards. Squaring up Miles Bascom there. I don't think it's turning that much though.
No, that last one didn't turn a lot. I think they only won 2 deliveries and turned quite significant.
Yes, dropped down the ground, but only one I suspect to the Spiceman. especially like some Andrew Fletcher in this tournament.
Yes, it really adds to the level of the tournament in terms of the draw that the tournament will have. Of course, he plays all around the world in T20 competitions. Seeing him on the field in the green jersey and the green suit reminds me of him playing for Melbourne Stars when he took those two spectacular catches in one of the games a couple of seasons ago in the BBL. But it's very good to have the professional players, international players in some cases, in the BBL, and that will only offer well for the local talent.
Remember, he struck a really beautiful 80-something in that same edition of the Big Bash, including a couple of the Tuluk shots, sixes. Still yet, I saw a glimpse of one that went on to find like in one of the games, but he's yet to really bring it out. And I'm sure the spectators, he's a crowd favorite as well. I'm sure they're looking for that.
Definitely an entertainer and one who likes to please the crowd. Kimali Williams.
Whoa, and Mal Bascom goes forced delivery from Kimani Williams. That is a big blow there for the strikers.
Massive wicket, massive wicket. He was backing away looking to cut that one through point, and just the bottom edge onto the off stump. And if they are big wickets, I think this is one of the biggest ones that you could have in the tournament, given the nature of the batting lineup. So long will rest on the shoulders of Haksha and many of the others. Young Seal Roy Williams is now going to join Cosmos Haksha. Can't understate how important that wicket is.
Yes, that's a massive wicket there. That's a setback. In the second over, 2 for 1. Look at that, a bit more bounce than Bascom anticipated, I believe.
Yes, and also Kimali Williams can be a little slippery. It seems as if he was just a little late on the cut, having backed away, and his bat, if you look at where it made contact, his bat wasn't quite under his eye just yet. It was still coming around, so a very big wicket there as young Williams comes into the back.
That's a good start. They put straight into the Mike Finley Pavilion. Beautiful shot there by Williams.
Williams is saying, man, don't bounce to me. I have those for tea every day. That was a shortish delivery, and he got that one over square leg. Such a lovely shot. And this young man, he has a lot of talent in his batting. He needs some consistency, and he can go somewhere. He has a fairly conventional technique, and he just needs to back that up now with some consistency and some runs.
Oh, that's disappointing there from Salvan Brown. 4 byes. I mean, that's a big miss there.
A full delivery, and it just bounced just around, just in front of Salvan, which is surprising. Kimali is not slow, so surprising to see that one didn't go through. But maybe he just rolled his fingers over that delivery a little bit. 12 for 1 in the second over.
Struck that one to Kieran Katoy. He didn't pick it up cleanly, but he'll be creative to try and attempt a run on Kieran Katoy.
Seen some spectacular runouts even today. Saw one from Anthony Lewis. Although that game has passed, I think I mentioned it, but the hikers really have to be commended for their field.
Big opposite. Seems as though Williams is just going to keep attacking, especially in this power play. He's just going to keep going and trying to clear the infield. And of course, in the power play, you only have 2 players outside the circle, so they're going to be looking to capitalize on that.
Yes, and if he gets a good bat on any of these deliveries, definitely speed away to the boundary. Outfield is rapid. Williams is bowling at a fair enough clip. That is definitely his problem.
Final ball of the over. That squeeze over the top, and he's going to get 4 for that. Welcome runs there for the strikers. At the end of the second over, 16 for 1.
Yes, and as we said, as long as he gets a fair enough bat on it, it's going to go. And there's no third man in place. Everyone is up in the circle on the offside there, and that one went to the boundary very quickly. There's no hope of chasing that down once it comes off the edge and clears it.
So the current run rate after 2 overs, 8 runs over. Williams, a good force over, getting a wicket. Putting a wicket as well. Miles Bascom is back, but really quite, I don't know, impressed maybe at this stage. How much the batting of strikers relies on Miles Bascom?
He will be very disappointed, but he would not think that his team is out of it. But he'll definitely be disappointed being dismissed so early. We see that Larry Edward has been taken off, maybe because there are 2 left-handers at the crease. But the way that Edward was actually bowling, I think that he would have been a good chance to just finish up his spell here in the power play. Placed by his captain, Keswick Williams.
I think Keswick, the last couple of games he has played, he has bowled at least 1 over in the power play, and he would be the lead bowler for the team. Then I think it's your responsibility to take 1 over at least in the power play. Good shot there, good shot, good looking shot, but great stop there from Kenneth Demba. Winston Samuel it is. Only 1. That was a good shot, but really good feeling.
It's very good cricket all round, slow delivery. Waited on it, driven just wide off mid-off, diving stop there by Winston Samuel. So good cricket all around, well bowled, well played, and well fielded.
The second time Winston Samuel and Demba, they do look similar from back of the head. Give me Kenneth Demba.
Comes in from square, keep square.
Some glasses on as well. Another dot ball there from Keswick Williams. Good start to this innings for the Rangers.
Yes, it seems that will be his ploy to both left-handers, to keep it fairly slow with the odd quicker one in between, but very full. He doesn't want them to get under the deliveries. He knows that they're looking to attack in the power play. And I mentioned Larry Edward before. It would be interesting to see him from the other end for the 4th over. Who knows?
Good off again there, but really good bowling there. Steady bowling from Keswick Williams. I'm wondering where the run's going to come from for the strikers to the Christian Thornton. I don't know this player, but I understand he's a fine batting all-rounder, and I won't be surprised if he comes maybe 4th or 5th in the lineup. Bowling, man. I thought that one hit him on his leg there, and a shoot, but it was on his stump. This is another big wicket here, Alan.
Yeah, it seems as if it came off the inside onto the pad, then onto the stump. Let's have confirmation now in the replay. Straight onto the stump.
Onto the stump. It's a big wicket here from Keswick Williams, and this is why I believe that he needs to bowl in the power play to give his team a good start. They will be thinking that they're in the driver's seat here now, but we know this T10 cricket, they can change really quickly. And strikers, Cosmos, who's at the crease still, his partner who's coming in to join him now would have to do some repair.